I just got to find a playbook with a whole lot of stretch plays.
You say you wish you could?
Yeah.
Playbooks with the zone run. It's a zone run. That's what a stretch is.
I know that, but shit. When I'm looking at the little thing that pick the team, it don't say that. It just say the team. It say it after you pick it.
That yeah,
Nah,
you can
not in
go.
mud.
Yeah, you can. Oh, nah, you right. Is it the balance running or the? I think it's the balance, the running balance. Yeah, some shit like that.
But I'm telling you, when you picking the playbook for mud, it don't say what it is until
Listen to
after
what
you
I'm
pick it.
telling you, Weedy. Weedy, you listening?
I'm listening.
So, Weedy, you know the card, that the theme card, Weedy?
Yes.
You could take that theme card and turn it in for a playbook.
I know, but even still, it won't show me the scheme until after I pick the card.
You don't know the playbooks?
I don't know the schemes of every team in the NFL, no.
I feel that. I feel that.
So if you know
Only
a
team that I
zone
know is
running
like
team,
zone run is Saints. That's the only team I know. Yeah, that's the only team. Cause I know because I use it, but I don't know no other team to be a zone running team. But if they run vertical zone though, yeah, that's a zone running team.
what am I doing? Oh, old school. The stream is up though.
When I get into it with, I'll let you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hit that for your boy. It's all good. It's all good. You stupid, Lex. Who called?
Coach, thank you. We have playoff football and bone-chilling playoff football at that in the city of brotherly love at Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
You say he told you? Oh, well, he's straight.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Who was that on? Lex? What? My shit didn't go down. You got to see.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Watch Twitter, watch Twitter. Switch. He's crazy.
That's the computer, yo.
They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 17-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. They'll run it now out of the gun. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Let's get it.
From the gun, Sanders. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
It's okay, yo. It's okay. Calm down. Chill, bro. Yeah.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game.
Why would you want to get on
from
mid
the
like
25
that,
to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I want to talk to you. Yeah.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Hey, Haywood. 80 weapons.
From the gun on 3rd down. Newberry looking deep for his tight end.
They hold me.
Oh, he almost
They
picked
just
it.
hold me. But I'll
Nearly a
take
turnover
it.
there on their opening drive.
Crazy.
That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
That's crazy.
Here's Tyler Newsome now.
It's all right. Let's go. It wasn't
He
an
gets it
ultimate.
away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Gurley. 15 yards, 1st down Atlanta. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Gurley. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Jatavis Brown there on the tackle.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On first down, it's Gurley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's Gurley. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Here's Gurley. Oh, good move. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now a handoff looking right. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
Under 10, 10. Watch quick.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And his kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal. You did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes. You don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On second down, it's Sanders. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run Payton. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On second down now, it's Sanders. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Watch tight end. 61, matchbox, lights.
On third down, Newberry. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds.
Oh.
So it's incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their 2 drives thus far both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0, but the ability to move the ball is evident.
No, that's, heartening, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting 6s on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator,
it's a big
you
drive.
like what
Let's
you're
go,
doing,
yeah.
but you don't love it. You've got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Oh, wait, Red, this is not the time.
Because when I watch him, I think of his vision.
You can say it, bro. I want to apologize now.
Sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open, I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Sanders.
Yeah, you can't expect people who don't play in Super Bowls to know what Super Bowl niggas
That
do.
catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about it.
You watching the game, Kiko?
Like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. A lot of scrimmage.
Good fucking catch. You called that shit? Good fucking catch.
Draw play for Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this
doing right by
time they
taking
get him
it in
behind the
and not
line.
forcing that shit too.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. As they'll stop
Man,
the
every
clock for
time it's just
24
like one
seconds to
little
go
thing
in
on the
this first
play.
half.
You left, didn't?
You. 36.
Oh, okay.
51 money. Mike 51. Come on, baby.
Now Sanders looking to throw on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Sanders now. Off play action. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And it's taken in at the 9. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's McBride. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Man.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dillon, now a loose football. The ball comes out, but I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was, and Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing,
he got it back.
not a fumble loss.
Come on, 2K.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean,
I'm thinking 2K.
The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game.
It's the same
but the other
shit.
team
Come on,
doesn't get it.
man.
That's a huge difference in the ball game.
Look
In
at that
this case,
shit.
they were able to retain possession.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Blood fucking him up, yo. Blood fucking him up.
Running right, here's
We need
Sanders.
that. Come on, Madden. Let's go.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Okay.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Took
See
to
that
the
nigga
second
fucking-
half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Right.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
We got 3.
We got 3 level 4.
Running right, here's Dillon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Come
This will
on!
be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Go!
They'll keep it on the ground. Dillon. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Letting that bitch go.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Let's go.
Man, this nigga took 4-5 hit sticks this drive.
Operating from the gun. Newberry. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to
jump for the ball, man.
You want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They run. It's Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Oh, get out of his way.
That nigga got in your way.
Before the quarter ends.
Here we go.
Now hand off here to his running back.
Let's go, rookie. Let's go. Let's go, rookie.
Moving, blood.
Falcons.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Keep them chains moving, blood.
59 yards.
Hey. He
He
seen you running that to the left, but he babysitting, and that's why you bust
on
that
this
right there.
stage,
Just
conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys
His
a
name
step
White Boy.
away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Watch the safety creep.
Oh, shit.
They'll try and run it with Gurley. And
What the fuck was that? Oh, my God. I didn't know where the ball was.
To 7. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You are
Man, it looked like a play actioner, man. What the fuck?
Oh, shit,
And
yeah.
this will be a touchback
Let's
as that
go.
sails
Hollywood
over the
is
end line.
naive.
Man, I didn't know I had the ball, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
Man, this all good.
The
It
Eagles
worked out,
offense set to
yo.
begin their next drive. And
It
now last
worked
drive so
out.
successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that
Man,
formula?
what the fuck we can't get it?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen.
Get that ball
That's
back,
me.
nigga.
Just it on the ground.
Get that ball back,
Oh,
nigga.
my God. Come on, too. I mean, Madden, come. Oh, my God.
Falling incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some
Oh.
pressure
Come
here.
on, baby. Let's go. Man, you know we be behind that nigga when he said what he said. Shit, I thought it was worse, but yeah.
That's me. What the?
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh,
He down
man.
to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice
gonna pick the
comfort
ball
zone in
off?
throwing to the tight end. Great
Nigga,
sight lines, usually right
Come
in the middle
on,
of the
bro.
field.
You swat that bitch.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Nigga, Hollywood, we be select nigga, yeah. Let's go, stand up, nigga. Nigga, put 2 feet in their motherfucking chest, nigga.
On 4th down, Newberry.
People like that shit, man.
Are they serious?
Are they serious?
And he's taking
Are they serious, bro?
the 45-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a
man.
drastic shift forward.
He caught that shit?
Sanders. And he is met
That's
quickly
wow.
in the
Double
backfield.
coverage, bro.
Down
Look
he
at that
goes,
shit.
like a lawn chair.
He's throwing it. This shit glitching and shit,
Keep
bro.
playing your
Like,
defense, blood. Keep playing your defense. Yes, sir.
right here, but
Keep playing your defense, blood. Let's go.
Hey, echo.
that's his go-to right there.
Are you ready?
To throw on second down. Newberry throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down. The Eagles on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to
Hey,
this
y'all,
point.
please don't
This
argue
is
in the
3rd and
screen.
7. On third down, they turn to Sanders. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 4th down, Newberry. Caught by the tight end Ertz. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Peyton. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. They run again with Dillon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
80 weapons.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now a give right side. It's Sanders. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They'll look to throw.
Get the fuck. Oh my God, bro. What the fuck?
A 9-yard touchdown there as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold on to overtime.
I didn't intercept not one of those fucking passes.
When you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game.
Not
I want to see
one.
overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I don't have red pick no more.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
All right, Wheaton. You got control of this
play
group.
sequence is called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
Well, that sets up a big 3rd down. Now the decision has to be, do you run it here and play for OT, or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Check 50, check 50.
they'll run it with Gurley. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, G. It's just me and you. It's just me.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Let's go.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
My bad, y'all. Here I come.
Ready? 58, you might. Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now.
Sanders from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Check. Switch. Check 26.
Here's Sanders throwing on 4th down. Nowhere to escape.
And I lose the game. I couldn't even pass the ball. Wow. He in field goal range.
What the fuck? Weedy
fuck.
fuck.
The Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
He missed it. Let's go. He missed it. Let's go.
Thought it might sneak in, but it did not. It's no good. Overtime in a playoff game. What's upset? Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We can call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown to win.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Well, partner, recent conference championship games that have been needed to decide who goes to the Super Bowl. What do you got?
Well, if we go back to 2015, how about Green Bay at Seattle? And it looks like Green Bay's got this thing. Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse, that gets it done. And then go back to 2010. We think Brett Favre with the Vikings has the destiny. But they're in New Orleans. It's the Saints. And they get it done. And in overtime, go on to the Super Bowl. They won that one. They beat the Colts, correct?
Couple of more memorable ones.
Drop that shit.
That was third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The temptation to go for it, probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
Hey, Team six. Team six. Let's go. Mike 4. Mike 4. Like the screen.
Come on, Whitney, stand the fuck up.
On fourth down, Newberry. That's to his running back, complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
Fuck.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run now with Dillon. And he loses the football a second time.
Come on, man. These niggas be cheating for this nigga, man. Come on.
Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating.
Pass the ball
exactly
through
right. A lost opportunity.
Shit crazy, bro. Like,
too shy of the It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. They go with the ground.
You got
game,
it.
pick up the first.
oh, bro. This shit crazy, bro.
Fuck,
man.
Bro, my bad. They hold my nigga, bro.
Right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those
Still
big shots
fumble, man.
downfield.
Can't recover,
Go
man.
out the end zone.
Then do a
Right now,
fumble.
that might be available to him.
And now this first drive in OT continues. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Oh, man.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, you got three. 3 down. 86 to man. 86 to man. Watch it. Check 52. Check your hot rate. General West.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports.
If I fall.
On the ready. Here we go. Hey, Johnny's right. You two jet bombers. Now.
Another run with Sanders. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. You know, Charles, just thinking about it, plenty of recent conference championship games have needed OT to decide who goes to the Super Bowl.
And we can go back a little ways, can't we? Go back 2012. Giants in San Francisco. That was an overtime game. The Giants ended up going on to the Super Bowl. How about the one where the Giants went to Green Bay,
Yeah, as soon as I start watching this
and
damn
beat the
game,
magic
we
of
gonna be
that
better.
stadium in that freezing, bitterly cold game and got it done there.
Yeah, it was 2008. It was absolutely freezing, and they went on to beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl that year.
Overtime,
They need
bud.
5 yards on third down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Pull that out.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they take a 17-14 lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here in the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
Oh, I see you with the stick work, big dog. Got yourself another, what, 5, 10 yards right there?
Go, nigga.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The field goal will push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking up and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
Yo.
Gurley again here on first down. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40.
This game
and
up,
down
yo.
around the 37. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, Weedy.
And they'll give it here to his running back.
If I get out of bounds,
He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Shut up, man. It's a good game, yo. Shut up, yo. Man.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the third time tonight. This to send us to double overtime.
Man. What's up, dog?
And his kick is good. A gut-wrenching moment, but he's able to bang it through from long distance. And they match an earlier OT field goal with one of their own. Just a big-time kick there from a big-time kicker.
I like how you use big time because we usually say that about position players, don't we? Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Well, that goes for kickers as well. And guess what? We're on to sudden death now.
And he's going to take this all the way down to the 40-yard line. One overtime. How about two? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime.
I'm watching the game and saw that. Man, I'm watching the game and saw that.
Ready. Silver. Double time.
funny because in real life, these teams is always
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Another run here with Sanders. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Double time. Hey, we got blue draw quarter.
Well, turnover, fellas. Come on, man.
On third down, Dillon. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
Let's go now. 18 Gators.
They'll try and run for it with Peyton. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Let's go. 60 outlaws. We got double tight. We got three, fellas. We got 3. Hey, check 24. Go. Mike, 4. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Ready, break. Watch QB drop. Fire.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
We're going to win it.
And let the celebration begin. In an overtime thriller, they're off to the Super Bowl. So, Charles, oh, so close on one side to getting to that Super Bowl. Oftentimes, we just show the stage and the glitz and the glamour and the confetti. You sometimes forget about those guys going home. It's got to be tough.
It's got to be beyond tough, because finding a way to steel yourself, make that resolve to come back and do it again, because it took a lot of work just to get to this point. It's going to be a difficult offseason for them. Let's see how they bounce back.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, good game, blood.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Tell me about it.